course, Fuller out, and that means Nick Scott is in. The safety actually starting to make a name for himself, and he's going to get the start today, a big opportunity. And, of course, he's playing his old team, so you know he's looking to make a statement today.
Yeah, now we know safeties. They're kind of that last line of defense. How tough is their job?
It's difficult. They're the eyes and the ears and really on-field coaches for us all up front, so they get to see the big picture, and we had a couple of great ones, Deion Grant and the great Mike Minner in our Super Bowl run. So hard, tough responsibility on the back end.
Yeah, well, when it comes to Nick Scott, who you'll see a lot of today, he sat down with Joey Ellis to talk about what it's like to be one of the guys that's trying to really turn this franchise around.
Well, here with 6-year pro in the National Football League, Nick Scott. First year, though, with the Carolina Panthers. Mm-hmm. We'll get to that in a second, but just I guess let's go back to Vegas that week leading into that. A lot going on, early quarterback change, and a lot thrust into the locker room for you guys. But winning in this league, as you know, it's not easy. I mean, it's not given each week. How big was that win, just kind of changing the sails of this team and the momentum and everything with it?
Yeah, man, it was huge. You talk a lot about what it takes to be successful in this league. You touched on it. There was a lot of change in the week coming up, but it was great to kind of have that week and see who we can be when we put everything together, offense, defense, and special teams. It's great to get that first win for Coach Canales, man. He's been preaching all the right things, and we believe in him wholeheartedly, as well as the guys in the locker room. So, yeah, that was crucial. So now we just need to keep stacking and getting better each week.
It's easy to point just at the production from the quarterback position and say that's the sole reason for the turnaround. But, I mean, just all three levels looked like a completely different team from really the first two lopsided weeks. What changed? What was said? What was the mentality that we saw that performance that we did?
Yeah, I think everybody, top to bottom, every position group just had to take a real look internally and see what we could do better. And you touched on it. You hit the nail on the head. Everybody could have been so much better. So the quarterback change was something that they felt was necessary. But even at the same time, I don't think anybody walked away from either of the first two games feeling like they put their best foot forward. So the coaches challenged us all week to be better, to play more physical, play with more effort and things like that. And that showed up on Sunday.
Andy's the guy for now. Things change quickly in this league and whatnot. Yeah. You've gone against both quarterbacks, I guess all three quarterbacks offensively. What do you see for both of those guys that gives confidence either which way for whoever's taking snaps under center?
I'd say first and foremost the arm talent, man. All those guys, they can make all the throws. Yeah. Both of them are extremely competitive, and both of them can move their feet if they need to. Andy's the guy right now, but we know Bryce, if he needs to go in, he can help us win games as well.
Your side of the football, some lopsided performances to start the season. Just what changed for that side and for your group, but just really from the opening kick, just such a dominant performance in Vegas?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just effort across the board. Even when you have some plays where you feel like the ball might not be coming your way, still getting a big burst and, treating every play like the ball is coming to you and attacking that way, as well as just our execution and communication as a whole has improved. And that's something you see in me. I've been in the league 6 years. Nobody's perfect on the first two games, but the teams that do the best in this league are the ones that consistently get better throughout the season.
Sunday's opponent, your old team. I mean, is that neat for you? Do you enjoy that? Do you still have guys you talk with there?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I had the same experience, last year when I was in Cincinnati playing the Rams and things like that. Yeah, it's great, man. I mean, this is a tight-knit league. It's like a fraternity within itself. Not everybody is blessed to do what we do. So, I'm just extremely blessed to be part of this organization and be building these relationships. 100% focused on this team and trying to be successful for the guys that are wearing the same colors as me on Sunday.
How about the matchup? I mean, there's 3 0-3 clubs. I mean, Cincinnati looks like they might be the best 0-3 team. Defensively for you guys, what is it that offense does that can stress you guys and has to keep you on your toes?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's no secret they're one of, if not the most talented offensive team in the NFL. I mean, they got weapons at every skill position, the whole receiver group basically, and then Joe Burrow at quarterback. They're a tremendously talented team. Those kind of games, and when you go up against opponents like that, you just got to be really great with your fundamentals and things like that, and just trust yourself, man. Everybody's on scholarship, like I say, so we're just going to come play hard, play fast, and do our job.
What impresses you most about Nick Scott?
Just a guy that's smart. He's headsy. He understands the game and taking advantage of your opportunities. And ultimately, that's what the NFL is about. A bunch of guys really getting opportunities and stepping up to the challenge and making the other 10 guys believe in their ability to get the job done.
Definitely a big challenge today. We'll see how it shakes out.